You have been with this show from the very beginning.
Yeah.
I go so far as to say you are Small. In terms of, the way you puppeteer Small, the things he does, and the lengths that you go to make his physicality really bold and imaginative. I mean, that's really unusual, isn't it?
I think so. It's all part of the illusion that he's an actual living thing. It's just part of character. It's all just a deepening part of character, and I think that resonates with people clearly. It's a well conceived idea as far as characters go, because you have your thoughtful kind of guy, and you have your sort of thinking and dreamer, and then you have your wild crazy guy. So I think it's a perfect balance. I tend to do that kind of guy, the one that's crazy and wild and slightly selfish, unfortunately. When you get to have those, you get a lot of cathartic sort of moments out, and for some reason that's why I like being Small. And I think it gives you a chance to be a bit naughty and slightly bratty and that kind of stuff, which I like to do. He's naively that way in a sense. He does it with no thought of badness or sarcasm or any of those kinds of. He's just that, and that's what makes it pure and lovely. That's what I think. So that's what redeems him in the end.
How do you, as the UK Big and Small, find the two? I mean, how do you approach doing two different characters?
It's great. I mean, what came in very handy is that I've done lots of radio. So having done sketches on radio where I play all the characters, I'm used to sort of doing a pass first doing this voice and a pass doing this voice. So it's but it's fun, My initial thing is always, because I'm from the Midlands, everybody talks like this in the Midlands. Hello, how you doing? All right? Yeah, I'm fine. And I've never really seen anything, a cartoon. Steven Spielberg never has a scientist or a quantum physicist from the Midlands. Here's our expert. Hello. Well, the black hole is going to suck up Earth and we're all going to die unless we come up with a solution. They never have a person from the Midlands in anything. And I always push for that. And they always go, yes, that's yes, all right. Try something else. What about if it's from up north? And I always get sad because the Midlands is up north. And this was the first time they said, oh, that's great, do that. So both Big and Small are from the Black Country. So they talk like this, or like this. It's great. It's brilliant. Both have a very healthy, childlike enthusiasm for things. But I would say that Big's the one in charge, really. Big's the one who provides the structure, and I think it's a very accurate thing in the way it's structured, in that it just shows very simply about manners and about respecting people and about waiting your turn and being selfless as opposed to being selfish, and how nice it is to receive a gift, even if it's not really the gift you want. But they're great characters and they're a joy to play.
She's quite a strong person, which I think is great. Although she has this very high voice, and one trouble I find is to get enough inflection into the high voice. When your range is quite limited up at the top, it's harder to let the emotions show through. And for instance, today I was doing something where the script required me to whisper, and whispering at the very top range of your voice is incredibly difficult. So yes, I miss the modulations you can get when you're not restricted to a certain band of notes. But I really like the character. She's tough. She's a strong person, and she won't take any rubbish from them. She tells them off when she's cross or if they overstep the mark. I think the puppeteer is very good. There's lots of subtlety in there. And the scripts are very funny. So, yeah, no, it's a privilege to work on.